We now turn to a compilation of comments curated by Joel Crosskill that were made by opposition spokesperson on industry, investment and global logistics, Anthony Hilton, during our CVM live discussion of August 24, addressing the impact on commerce being experienced as a result of prolonged drought conditions affecting the Panama Canal.
Opposition spokesperson on industry, investment and global logistics, Anthony Hilton, began his navigation of the issues impacting the Panama Canal from an engineering perspective.
The Panama Canal, for its effectiveness, really is a series of what is called locks. These are canals, and it works because the canal stretches from one side of the isthmus of Panama to another side that joins both the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean. And it is the waterway that the ships passes through. And it works, these locks work because they elevate the ships. And to do that, the water level rises.
As a result of the prolonged dry conditions, water levels in the docks have been reduced, forcing larger ships attempting to traverse the canal to shed cargo, resulting in a slower process. He says its impact on Jamaica's shipping interests is twofold.
Let me just say, it's not helpful. It's not a positive development. The extent of the impact really is about the amount of cargo coming from Asia Pacific region and into this market, which largely is about the Chinese market, possibly from Japan as well, Indonesia, Malaysia, India. Those areas could have an adverse impact. The Port of Kingston is a transshipment port, and the operators makes its money from the movements in and out of the Port of Kingston, both to drop off containers to be stored for onward movement elsewhere, and also the pickup of those containers by other vessels. Now, if the picking up or dropping off process involves ships coming through the Panama Canal, that process itself would be slowed.
The former Minister of Foreign Affairs and attorney at law suggests the difficulties facing the canal are a sobering reminder of the impact climate change can have on global commerce.
It causes all of us to focus on this climate change and what is happening with our climate. Because it's not just water it may be water for the Panama Canal now, but if you look at fire in Europe and in the US, that is having impacts on production and disrupting the flow of commerce and businesses. So the whole matter of this just refocuses our attention.
Joel Crosskill, CVM Live.